you hit some serious things on health. How does it affect your health? You hit some things with the liver and the brain.
Yeah.
Touch on that.
So when I think of alcohol, I think of the liver, I think of the pancreas, I think of the brain, wet brain, irreversible brain damage from alcoholism, make it look like you always are drunk. Alcohol is the most worst drug to the human body from the time it touches your tongue to it leaves out of your colon, related to cancers, changes in the organisms, all of that from alcohol. It's a literal poison, okay? The liver goes immediately to break it down. You have to drink faster than the liver can break it down before you can get drunk. If you drink an average drink in an hour and let the liver break it down, you'll be all right. But you go and drink 2 and 3 drinks, now you are intoxicated. You think about cocaine, you think about the heart. Taking blood vessels, making them small, giving you a heart attack. You say heroin. I say heroin is really sad because you can go and get high in 20 seconds,
right,
and your breathing stops just that quick. Alcohol keep running to the liquor store. Cocaine man keep running in the alley, crack at it. But the heroin opioid user can use one time in 20 seconds. He can't breathe no more. She can't breathe no more. It's over.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Just like that.
Anybody else
So
want to talk about the impact and the damage
So
that
good.
alcohol and drugs can do in your life, spiritually, mentally, physically, economically, your finances, with your families?
Yeah, so me personally, what I understood when I got here, the core of my disease was my total self-centeredness. And when I say that is because we always talk about what we do to ourselves, but we don't talk about the impact that we do to others. You see what I'm saying? I thought that I was only hurt myself. I'm not bothering you, I'm hurt myself. But the reality is, I've been to jail 33 times. You see what I'm saying? And every single time I went to jail, the father that loved me never missed a visit.
Powerful,
You see what I'm saying? He never missed commissary.
right.
So the reality, and my father, he was a retired police officer.
That's right.
So the reality is I took him to jail with me. You see what I'm saying? I stole his piece. I stole him and my mother's piece. You see what I'm saying? I stole all their merchandise. I became a bum. I lived in abandoned houses. That's where I lived at. I lived in my father's house that was amazing and didn't take a bath or a shower because I heard that if I do, it would mess up my house. So I went to animalistic behaviors. I didn't brush my teeth. I didn't wash my face. I didn't comb my hair. I had a big bush for no reason at all. I had things that I could do with myself, but I just no longer did it. I stole from anyone, and the most important person I stole from was me. You see what I'm saying? I lost me trying to find me. You see what I'm saying? So it's one of those things. I weigh 180 pounds today with a belly. When I was 96 pounds. My cheeks were sunk in. I was a bum. I don't look like the person that I am
Praise
today.
God.
You see what I'm saying? I don't feel like the person that I did today. Anytime something happened to me, I thought I diagnosed it with being ill. If my tooth hurt, all I got to do is get a bag of dope and I'll be all right. If my head hurt, all I got to do is get some dope and I'll be all right. Everything was connected to heroin.
Keep it real.
I never went to the doctors. It only took to when I got clean that y'all told me that, you got to go check yourself out and make sure you all right. You did so much damage to yourself while you was out there in the world. You don't even know what's going on with you. So I had to get a checkup. It's so many things that happen to you out there that you don't even recognize. And the thing is, this is the last thing. The thing about active addiction, time go by so fast. I used for 37 years, and I don't even know where it went to.
Right.
And I became a bum from the age of 17 years old to 21 years, used for 21 years. From 17 to 37 years old, I was out there every day trying to get one more. My mother, father, nobody wanted to talk to me no more. I called the phone and my mother said, there he is. My father says, what does he want? I lost my name. My name became he. So these are the things that happen to you when you out there struggling with the disease of addiction.
That's powerful. That's powerful. Eddie, give me about a minute or so.
Now, with me, I too was out there carrying a stick. Holes on the bottom of my shoes, wearing Stacy Adams. Both of them left me Stacy and Adams. So I was just barefooted. Right? So I understand old houses. I've been in all them. You know, all that. Hair coat on fire, all that.
Yes, Stacey
Oh,
Adams.
Stacey Adams left me out there. You know how hard it is to walk and get drunk with bell bottoms on and bedroom slip top. You gonna look for a job. Thinking that rich. Man, you ain't got the hospital. I didn't even know what hospital was till I got in here. Cause I had my doctor. He was sitting right there.
Right.
You know, ask Dr. Jackie, you know, drink that riches. That'll help you heal it up. We ain't go to the hospital. We ain't had time.
Right.
Water. Oh, gee. Waiting till that it rain, you know, bath. I ain't never bath or work. For what? Wearing them jacket sales, the girl, you know, come on, man. I'm drinking, I'm a drunk. I'm a drunk. Back in the day, you rob a drunk, he ain't got nothing but $1. You snatch the pocketbook, she ain't got nothing but a fold up food stamps. And you still on the corner 24/7. Panhandling. I did that. Like I said, my marriage. Kids, he said he was calling him what's it called? They call me it. There it go. You know, how many names, but your right name. You ain't had no names out there drinking. You know what I mean? You ain't got time to take no bath.
Yeah.
For what? Where you going? My circuit was I'm from Sandtown. It's on 17. Corner to corner. I ain't know about no Notre Dame or all that other shit. I wasn't going out there. For what? Fields was my spot, Mount Moses. You know what I mean? I ain't had no, I was so broke I couldn't even change the conversation.
Right.
That's how bad it was. You know what I mean? I ain't rich. Man, thank God. June the 20th, 1983, I was a boy. I got introduced to people who went through the same thing that I'm going through. Let me tell you what they do. Only thing we do is pass it on. You ain't bringing nothing new to this 12-step program.
Come on.
But your story.
Come on.
We didn't send for you. See, they told me, keep coming back.
Yeah.
See, and that's what I tell the people that I sponsor. Now through this process, this is my shirt my daughter made. Reach one, teach one, keep hope alive. This is my program.
Share.
Through the grace of God, I'm giving back. I'm no longer the problem. I'm part of the solution. And this is
Come
what
on.
this is all about. I'm crawling right now, like when I first came to the program. But I'm standing back up where I felt that, through God's grace in this 12-step program. See, I love Eddie today. And that allows me to love people, in spite of unconditionally. It ain't about, you know, what had happened. That's done. But I don't shut the door on it. It's about what's going on and what you're gonna do today. Stay in the present.
That's right.
You know.
Yeah.
And you know, and I love that. And I'm gonna just share even a little bit, even as I'm the host, you know, and like I say, and I'm a grateful recovering alcoholic, one day at a time, 24 hours a day, and I thank God for that. But I remember when I got in ministry, ushering, doing hip hop, gospel, traveling, all my songs on the radio, just flowing after I gave my life to Christ. Through the years, I was ordained a deacon, you know, flowing, ordained a minister, you know, being used mightily of God. You know, next thing you know, I'm a youth pastor, got my own church. That started growing, and I'm taking so much on, but I forgot all about my disease. I thought I could relax and go and have a sip of wine, you know, because I was just so stressed, you know, and I needed extra help. And we didn't have a ministry like that. Today we have ministry in our church where as though we can go get the proper help and get sent to the proper places. And I relapsed, and man, that's embarrassing. As you know, at that time, as a minister of God, you know, I had men of God that shunned me. You know, I have great men of God who were bishops and apostles. They supported me, but you know, some people they looked at me strange. So I had to go to a place of Alcoholics Anonymous where people understood my pain.
Yeah.
And now God, you know, through His grace, bringing me back through this viral platform where I can have ministry and others can be set free. But I'm, you know, in two more questions in closing. What would y'all say, you know, for somebody that are ready, that is ready to change their life and they want to go to treatment? What would you say to that individual or the family members for their first time going into treatment, because there's a lot of fear there. I know I was afraid. I'm a big, strong dude. I'll fight you in a minute, you know, do what I approach you, you know what I mean? I will address you. But that thing really had me nervous, you know, and playing mind games with me when it was time for me to transition into that treatment center. What would y'all say to these viewers and listeners, families, and those who suffer?